Ah, there you are, sweet baby angel, and here I am. We're about to be blinded by love. Or no. Love is already blind. Love is blind. Essentially, we're about to watch a show that's The Voice without the spinny chairs and for love. Love is blind. Hello, I'm Wilko, the guy who rehashes reality, and welcome to Wilko Rehashed. Firstly, if you could be so kind, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to the channel. And this is our first full season of following Love is Blind. It is season 4. It is a show on Netflix, and it has Mr. and Mrs. Lachey in it. Yes. Finally, we can say Nick Lachey is a double threat for singing. With the 98 degrees. No. He can definitely. All that I'll ever need. He can sing. Anyway, for this series alone, the only thing you're going to hear out of Nick Lachey singing-wise is the sweet tune of the the cha-ching as all the money from Netflix gets transferred into their joint bank account. After watching a little bit of season 3, I did a few episodes a little while ago, which is the first I'd seen of this show. I thought that maybe Nick and Vanessa might have had a little bit more to do with the show. Turns out, no. It seems like a really good deal. Not for Netflix. No, for the Lacheys. Anyway, it's about love, and the love is blind. If you haven't seen the series, please go and watch it before you watch this rehash. They're in pods, they can't see each other, and they just talk through a wall and figure out who they want to propose to and eventually marry. It's just one big, long, blind date. But you never get to see the date until you've committed.
I proposed to someone I was going to spend the rest of my life with. Now I'm going to propose to another woman. I made the wrong choice. You know I did, and I do too.
Well, that's a great start. Oh, a delicious teaser of trash, mess, and drama. Someone on a boat saying, hey, I proposed to the wrong person, so I'm going to do it again to someone else. Now, let's all remember that voice. Here's what I assume has happened. He has been in the pods, and maybe it was hard for him to make a decision on, which girl am I going to eventually propose to? He proposes to the wrong one, and then they spend a bit of time together, and he realizes, you're no good. The girl that he eventually goes back to, who he has rejected, what's she gonna do about that? That's never gonna end up. That's like when those bachelors pick someone in the end and it doesn't work out and they pick the runner-up. If you're the runner-up, you're not answering the door. You're not like, sorry, who? No, never heard of you.
This whole idea of swiping left or right, you might call me old-fashioned or whatnot, but that's not me.
Yeah, this is what this show is. Certainly all about old-fashioned values.
What's your name?
Chelsea.
I'm Kwame.
Cool name.
Means born on Saturday. And
I love it.
I think Saturday is the best day of the week.
Agreed.
Okay, well, I love that Kwame means born on Saturday, unless I was born yesterday and Kwame's taken the piss. Let's look it up. It's tough because there was a guy called Kwame on Married at First Sight UK season 7, and he turned out to be a bit of a D-bag. Oh my goodness, it actually does mean born on Saturday, father of life. I do have to disagree with you, born on Saturday. What about Cheap Tuesday? Cheap Tuesday was pretty much the best day of the week. Because it's not Monday, but it's Cheap Tuesday. I don't know if Cheap Tuesday, does it actually, not even in Australia, I don't think you get anything cheap on a Tuesday. What about in your corner of the world, sweet baby angel, your little pocket? Is there anything special that happens on a Tuesday? Maybe a 2-for-1 deal, or maybe you get to go to the movies for half price? Now, on third thought now, Saturday would have to be the best day, so I have to agree with Kwame, because Tuesday is a nothing day. That's why they tried to make it good by giving you like discounts on a Tuesday. Yeah, the world really tried to market Tuesday as a good day to us, and we were not buying it.
I actually was going to use the name Alex instead. Because
Really?
I feel like Kwame just like puts me in this very specific area.
I'm really happy that you used me.
Kind of maybe consider myself like an empath. It's like important to surround myself with like really genuine people.
Micah is amazing. Micah is my number 1.
Kwame's fallen early. Firstly, Kwame, it's a great name. Maybe you're thinking about not using the name Kwame because you have seen Maths UK season 7 and you realize, well, I don't want to be associated with that guy. But it's not like your name's Harvey. Weinstein. Micah is giving me some red flags already with her going in strong, talking about how she's an empath. She very well could be, but I don't know if I'm connecting with someone straight away when they come in and they go, actually, I'm an empath. And that's why I need to surround myself with good people, because if they're bad, I'm just going to take on that quality.
Paul, nice to meet you.
That's my dad's name.
My dad's name too.
So you're like Paul Jr.?
No, because my grandfather is also Paul.
So what does that make you, Paul III?
I guess so.
Families need to do better. You couldn't come up with anything else, so we've got the third generation and you're still running with Paul. Oh, I'd love to know in the comments below, are you a junior? Like, did your parents name you after them? I always think that's just such a... I'm going to say it, even though it's probably going to piss people off. I think it's such an egotistical thing. Yes, I shall name you exactly after me. And maybe this version of me will be better. Also, Paul's just not that much of an interesting name. Hey, look, I know, people in glass houses. My birth name is Neil. So even saying it out of my mouth is odd sometimes. So I can say that actually about Paul's. Because Paul and Neil, I feel... actually, Paul's still a step up from Neil. I hope you're noting this down. It seems like Micah, who I've got huge red flags already, she's an empath. She seems to like Kwame, and she seems to like Paul III.
Your voice just kind of like, I don't know, tickles my brain. It's weird.
Oh, he said it as a good thing. Right. Do we think Paul III meant brain, or did he mean... Well,
I'm Amber.
Amber, I like that. It's like the stone. I love rocks.
It is. That's where I got it.
Ooh.
My dad is into the gemstones.
All right. Well, what's your name? How old are you?
Well, my name's Amber.
Oh, yeah, I already asked that.
That's okay.
I don't know if Paul III is nervous or if he's just not really listening. Hey, Amber, you might have a nice rock name, but maybe your voice doesn't tickle his brain as much as Micah.
I've been married before, so I've been married twice. A lot of people are pretty shocked that, like, oh, you've been married twice? Like, yeah. I was just so not appreciated, and I don't ever want to get to that point again.
That girl next to Amber, what's her name? She was shook. Even before she heard the twice. I've been married before. You have? Oh my goodness. Why did they let you on this show? You got a divorce? Shouldn't you be shunned? Obviously, you shouldn't judge someone on failed marriages. Everyone makes mistakes in relationships, and sometimes when you're in them, you think, this is it.
This is it. This is the one. I know none of my friends or family like him, and he's actually a bit of a bastard most of the time, but this is the one.
We've all been there. The only thing, here he is, judgy. I'm about to get really judgy. Strap in, strap on. The only thing that I would judge about someone who has been married before and or multiple times is the cost of the wedding. Like who of the time and the money. My fiance and I have been, have been engaged for quite some time, and we blame COVID for the delaying of the wedding. But the real reason is I don't want to spend that kind of money. It's so much money, it's ridiculous. And obviously I'm spending it elsewhere with fake plants, lights, a picture of my dog, and ugly ties. Actually, this was sent to me by a sweet baby angel, so I didn't even pay for this.
I love to cook.
I like to bake.
Love that.
You get 5 stars from me.
Like she's some sort of Uber driver. Marshall, I don't know if in the pod system giving like a rewards, I don't know if that's going to help. Well, you can bake, so 5 stars for you. And what do you like with cleaning? Just to get a couple of extra stars, eh?
I'll get bloody noses out of nowhere. I've gotten one when I was making out with a girl once.
Oh, what the hell, no.
I like wearing leopard print.
You like wearing what?
Leopard print. You still there?
Oh, Billy, honey, you do you, boo. If you want to wear leopard print, that's fine. Who cares what judgy little Jacquelina thinks about you just expressing yourself via a print? There's other things about Billy that are real red flags, but, I don't know if the leopard shirt's the worst one for Billy, to be honest. My biggest concern is for Chris, old mate who, even during a makeout sesh, has had his nose bleed all over the person's face. It depends when it happened. If the bloody nose happened on a first date, I don't know if anyone's gonna, dip their toe back into the bloody nose for a second date. If it happened a few months in, well, you're already committed to that person, aren't you? So really, a bloody nose, is that really going to turn you off? Kind of sucks for Chris because really, like, you know, during passionate kissing, you kind of need the blood going elsewhere in your body. And unfortunately for him, it diverts through the nose.
I'm a stripper.
Oh, stop it.
Yeah, I'm a criminal defense lawyer.
Oh, wow. I grew up in Alaska. I'm a fisherwoman.
Wow.
Are you Japanese? Korean?
No.
Chinese? Are you short? Let me guess. 5'1", 4'11".
Yeah. Billy's face is a huge red flag, and I know it's highly edited, but it's him just going Korean, Japanese, Chinese, Thai. Unless he didn't initiate the game, guess my cultural background. I'm assuming he did.
Micah's my number one.
Yeah, Micah's my number one too.
Yeah, let's put it into that.
Yeah. Goddamn.
Micah's my number one. Yeah, I'm gunning for that, brother.
Okay, well, we've got Old Mate Bloody Nose, we've got Kwame, born on a Saturday, and Paul all sitting around thinking Micah's their number one. And I'm thinking Micah's the big red flag. I don't have a lot of facts. I'm just looking at her and I'm thinking, yeah, I'm judging. I'm judging just off looks.
Confidence is so attractive.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck how you look like. Oh, is he cute? I'm like, your energy that I'm feeling, good for you, is like something, you know? Cheers to that. I think I'm a bombshell.
Something says to me you do care about looks. We've all had that friend, right, who says that they're not picky and it's not about looks, it's about personality and it's about connection and you know, that spark and their brain and can they make you laugh? And then when you partner them up with someone who wouldn't be, you know, like traditionally attractive, doesn't mean they're not attractive, not like traditionally by societal standards, they're always like, ugh. No, so sorry, not for me. Yeah. It's definitely not about their look, you know. I just didn't feel a spark. Those people like Irina, I think they definitely rate looks over everything else.
Everyone just had such strong opinions about you.
You know, I was joking with all these girls being a stripper. And as I was doing it, like I was realizing like I have 9 days to pick a wife. And that means if I want to take this seriously, that I'm actually going to have to be vulnerable. So my mother was a stripper and she did that to make sure that I had food. Like I can remember being a kid, going through the drive-thru and my mom not having enough money to buy me a meal and her breaking down into tears. And
okay, so Zach's got some mummy issues, but it sounds like his mum was doing an incredible job, literally working her ass off to make sure the kids are fed. I don't know why you would go in making the lame joke, oh, I'm a stripper. It feels like Zach was making fun of it, even though he should be just super proud that his mum did that for him. But maybe what we're getting out of this story, you know, always in reality shows, a little bit of a sob story, is that maybe we're finding out that Zach isn't a D-bag. Jury is still out.
You have a very powerful presence.
It's flattering.
Through the wall.
I feel like you can feel like connection and energy.
I like that. I've had people in the past I was in love with and their family judged me because of how I was raised. And so I want to marry someone who's marrying me because they love who I am as a person. I really like Zach. I've been thinking a lot about this. Like I've never met a guy like him in my life. And something about him intrigues me so much. I think the hard part will come with multiple girls dating the same guy. I'll come through your neck. Just kidding. I can't say that sounds so bad.
It does. Did she say, I'll come for your neck? Did she say neck? Irina is also seeming a little bit problematic to me, and I love it. I do feel bad for Zach that people would judge him for what his mum did for a job and how he was raised. Who cares? Not hurting anyone, putting food on the table, looking after the kids. Like, who would judge that? It is true that everyone who goes on these shows just has just a whole lot of baggage.
You're gonna sabotage my love life? Me?
Just kidding.
What? Why? I will never do anything on purpose to hurt you.
Oh my God, you would never. I would never think that.
No.
Bliss, I think Irina would though. Oh, come on, you're getting those vibes too.
Promise me you would never do anything to hurt me. Promise me. You promise me. I won't do the same for you. I'm gonna come for your fucking neck, bitch, if you like that guy that I'm into. Do you like Zach? I bet you do. Do you? Well, better keep that one eye open tonight, doll. I'm coming for your neck.
My favorite song is I Hope You Dance by Leanne Wombat.
Really?
Yeah, have you heard it?
Absolutely. That's like my mom's song for like me.
That's going to be my first dance song to whoever I marry.
I'm sorry. I'm like already a little bit crying. That's crazy. Go ahead and I'm listening. I'm sorry.
Bliss, clearly you didn't listen to what I just said. Irina is going to come for your neck, specifically if you go for the menses that she's into, and I think that Zach is one of them. Also, Zach, honey, geez, you're getting a lot of feature in this episode. It's a joint decision on what the first dance song is. Yep, okay, so I don't get a say? Right, okay.
How do you feel about like PDA and stuff?
I literally will have sex with my wife in public. I'm down if you're down.
Look, I still have no problems with him wearing a bit of leopard print. Him with the leopard print, the sunnies, and talking about banging in public. Billy's got too many flags on him already. No one picked Billy, okay?
I really want to like lift you up.
Spin me around.
No, just
Damn.
no. I want to pick you up and have you put your legs around me and just kind of, make out.
Wow, that sounds so nice.
It does sound nice.
Now he's a person that I like look forward to like being on the other side.
What do you think our life would look like if we got married?
Do I need to say that in one word, or can I give you a couple sentences?
A couple sentences.
Cool. I'm gonna start with one word first, and I'll lead to that. Fireworks. I think there's just gonna be an overwhelming amount of joy.
Oh, shit. This is why I have a gay brain. I look at Micah and I think, well, she's just going to play a lot of them. A lot of them are loving it, like loving it. Kwame is in. Paul III in. He was going to go full Wendy Matthews on it. And I know what you're thinking. I don't know what that means. Well, Wendy Matthews is a phenomenal Australian artist. And she did this song called Standing Strong. And pretty much the things that Paul III was saying are the lyrics to that song. I'll pick you up.
I'll pick you up
and turn you round.
and turn you round.
Although I think Paul III was going with more of a like, I'll pick you up, you wrap your legs around me, and yeah. That's not exactly how Wendy's lyrics went.
I'm wearing a shirt right now that I would consider the same color. Yeah, it's like a teal, green, blue.
Shut up. What? Shut up. Clothes? Shut up, Brett. No. Stop it. You're like a bluey teal. I'm wearing a bluey teal. Tiffany, I love you, but like bring it back. You're looking at you both wearing clothes that are a similar color as some sort of sign that this is it. And you just bring it all back a little bit.
I have a really good feeling about the two of us.
I do too.
Yeah.
Brett. Oh, gosh.
All right, well, it looks like it might be based on a little bit more than just the color of their clothes. Anyone else getting the vibe that Tiff is the type of person who falls in love tray quickly?
How do you feel about Amber?
I think she's like a super great person, like with a lot of like really good character, and we have so many interests in common. Perspectives and all of that seem to kind of align.
Whatever. You're only supposed to be talking to me.
Am I?
Duh.
Red flag. I get it. Show Paul III that you're interested in him, Micah, but try not to taint the well. Oh, don't say taint. That'll get flagged. Try not to taint the well for his relationships with other people, especially Rock Girl. Micah's going to be mad if any of the menses that she's into are into other women, isn't she? But she's allowed to be into multiples. But the men, no.
Confusing, just between Kwame and Paul. With Kwame, I honestly feel like he could like bring out such a good side of me.
He's a good guy with good personality and good character.
Yo, no one's giving me nothing.
My fucking soul, dude. I did not expect the mental and emotional kind of turmoil that you experience when you're living with other girls that are dating who you're dating.
So how are you feeling about Kwame today?
Single mom.
Do you see yourself with him outside of this?
Yeah, I do. I really do. I don't know if I really want to talk about it though.
Why?
I don't want to trust that girl over there.
Which one, Micah or Irina? Because for me, the sentiment would be the same for both. Okay, so we've got to try and keep all this in order. Brett, Tiffany, vibing. Paul the Third is into Micah. Paul the Third is also into Amber. Kwame is into Chelsea. Kwame is also into Micah. And Micah is into Kwame and Paul the Third and the nosebleed man, and I've already deleted his name out of my brain. He's into Micah, but since the nosebleed, we've just removed him from the episode. Also, they seem to be sleeping on the couches a lot. Do they have bedrooms or do they just have to stay in that compound? And 24/7, they can just pop into a pod and have a chat. Like, do they shower?
Kwame talks to my heart, my head, and my vagina.
What, even through the wall? Born on Saturday says, bring your fanny up to the wall. I want to have a quick chat to it, Chels. Hey, Chelsea's vagina. What you doing? Hey? Yeah? Do you, come here often?
The only reason that I'm like, I want to put my hands all over your bodies because essentially I feel like I have myself all over your soul. You know what I mean? So it's like having that connection.
When you like to have sex, do you like the souls to like connect?
Oh my gosh, yes. We're not having sex, we're making love.
Yes.
Yes, yes. It is everything and more. Yeah. It feels sacred.
I want to have a very, almost spiritual connection with my husband's body.
That hit my soul. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we just ready?
Yeah.
Let's just be done.
Hi, can we just get at it right now?
I'm talking about marriage, but...
Oh, yeah, okay, you're talking about marriage. Yeah, all those noises and you were definitely just talking about marriage, Chelsea. Yeah. Can someone lift the wall up so we can do this little understall action? I am going to be all over your soul, like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah, I just can't wait to just sit on your soul and...
Why does this season feel spicier than the last one I watched? Hey, Born on Saturday, if Micah finds out that you're talking to Chelsea like this, you're donezo.
I do have a very, very, very strong connection with someone else. Tends to reassure me about how much she wants to be with me. And it's going in every direction that you would want it to go as a person who wants to be cared for.
I feel like I didn't realize how strong your connection was, and I'm just wondering how it's escalating so much.
If I was to write down the perfect girl for me before I even showed up to this experiment, it would be you. So her ascension has kind of been a conundrum to me. I actually didn't think we would make it until like day 3. The one thing that just keeps popping up about her.
Is it that she validates you more than I do?
Yes. Point blank period.
Point blank period. And when you say validation, do you mean sexting through the wall? Micah, just talk about how you want to rub your soul on his soul or have his soul rub on your... Oh, no. Wait, so Micah is unimpressed that Paul the Third is talking to Amber. She's also unimpressed that Kwame is talking to Chelsea. Yeah, Micah seems unimpressed that any of the menses that she likes are into other people. But again, like I said earlier, she's allowed to be into as many as she likes.
Like nothing good is like easy. When it comes to something that's this big, I hope that you decide to follow your heart, not the part of your brain that tells you to take what will feel good now.
So then I'll ask you straightforward then. Do you feel like we have something that would last, that could stand the test?
Because I feel so strongly for you and I can picture our life so well, can see a future with you. 100%, I can see a future with you.
You have me like walking on sunshine.
I definitely know.
I'm so sure about you. So I mean, I'm telling you, I want to propose earlier. Are you okay?
My jaw like dropped to the ground.
Kwame, again, highly edited, so, the turnaround probably wasn't as quick as it seems, but he's gone in there talking about Chelsea and how he's like really, connecting with Chelsea. And then with one conversation with Micah, he's like, let's actually wrap this whole pod shit up and maybe you and I just like lock it down pretty soon. Whatever she's admitting is just like pumping through that wall hard. All right, so it seems Paul III is on the back burner and Kwame is definitely in first place.
Like, I really am like falling for you. And like, I haven't said that to anyone else.
Yeah.
So you better not go falling for anyone else.
What color is your reveal dress?
Oh, shit, okay. So we're donezo, right? We're going to open the doors and they're going to look at each other and we're just going to wrap these two up early. I still can't get over the turnaround from Kwame. You were basically just having phone sex with Chelsea through the blue wall, and now we're done with that. Chelsea who? No idea who she is. Never met her.
He's like, I want to ask if I can propose early.
Like out of nowhere.
I'm sorry, I heard.
It sounds like it's a lot too fast. Like, I think you should slow down.
What do you think I'm going to do? Be like, yes. He really wants validation from me, but I'm like not willing to give it to him.
What's the rush, babe?
He's trying to stake his claim.
That's how I feel. Chelsea's telling him every day how much she's like all in. 10 out of 10, head over heels, and he's like, it's the only validation I'm getting because I'm not getting any from you.
This whole dynamic, I'm living for it. Amber's eavesdropping, which I love, because she knows that Micah and Paul also have a thing, but Amber, even though Paul hasn't 100% logged her name away in his brain, Amber wants Paul. And if she can get Micah onto Kwame, then great. Marry Micah off quickly, and then Paul III is all mine, and we can have our little baby Paul IV. Is Irina also into Kwame? I don't know if anyone should go to Irina for advice.
I mean, I definitely think I'm falling for him. Like in
love?
No, for sure. Like, and I'm not afraid to say that. He's such a
should be.
He's not one of these cocky dudes that I always run into. But I feel like I want to like pour into him.
Because you love him.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, no, it's weird. It's weird. It's too quick. It's too quick. How many days are you spending in the pods before we're saying I love you? Tiffany, is it that weird for you? You give me the vibe that you are the type of person who chucks both feet in far too quickly. Because I love him. No, you don't know enough about him.
I picture seeing you for the first time, and I just cannot wait to just hug you.
Oh. You're seducing me, Tiffany.
Am I?
No, I'm joking.
Oh.
Well, don't say it to her and then take it away from her, Brett. She was sitting there using her sultry tones.
I'm sitting here just thinking about the first time I see you.
Tiffany has clearly been eavesdropping on to the way that Chelsea and Kwame speak to each other and thought, might as well try it on Brett and see what happens. Didn't have the same result.
I'm wearing my romantic date shirt. Do you sleep in the nude?
No, I don't sleep in the nude.
I do.
Okay.
I thought I told you that last time. But
No, must have been your other girlfriend.
must have been.
Literally nobody compares to me.
Literally.
Except for Bliss, but she's taken.
Did you talk to Bliss about what she thought of me when we went on like 2 dates?
I don't think she had much to say.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so. Did you ask her if she needed glasses?
Did I ask her if she needs glasses?
Because she couldn't see what you see in me.
Oh my God.
Paul III is giving me vibes of a guy who comes across as if he's like really shy and a bit awkward and doesn't have experience with girls, but it's actually a bit of a ploy. It's a tactic. And I think it works well for Paul. Clearly not on Bliss, but on Amber and Micah, it's working.
Have you ever cheated on a spouse, or would you?
I'd like to think that I wouldn't,
Or
but I
would
think
you?
that it would have led down to that road just because I wasn't happy. It doesn't make it okay,
Yeah.
but there's always a reason.
Kind of a red flag.
What, you think that's a red flag with me?
A little bit.
That was in the past. Like, if you're asking me now, like, hell
Well, she
no.
didn't say she
Before it
cheated.
got to that point, like, I would just end it.
Yeah.
I mean, and that was a hypothetical, you know, like, it didn't happen. But no, I would never cheat on you. I feel weird. I feel, like, really anxious right now. I don't know what.
Do you? I'm sorry.
You should be sorry.
I really don't want to make you anxious. You're a sweet something.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Except for when I'm not, which is sometimes, like, right now, feeling a little salty.
Well, it's a good thing I'm more of a salty guy than a sweet guy.
So Paul III is judging her for an affair she did not have. Also, who asked the question, would you have an affair in the future? I don't know if anyone plans to have affairs, or maybe some people do. I get what she's saying. Like she said, if she stayed in an unhappy relationship for a long period of time, she could see herself doing bad things, so get yourself out of that position. And he has taken that as, well, If she's ever mad at me one day, she's definitely going to go and jump on some other D.
Greater than likely chance that you and I could seriously walk out of here together.
Oh.
Oh my God. I'm gonna drop shit.
Oh my God, these are so pretty. Wait, these are so gorgeous. Did someone give you these?
Yes. You need
These
them.
are so fucking cute. These are so pretty. These are like the most beautiful flowers. These are so fucking cute and bright, just like you.
Irina, you are being so see-through right now. You are just, oh my God, they're so see-through. This window, Irina, is just like you. It's so see-through.
Why is Irina being such a shady little bitch? Because she knows her girl Micah also wants Paul III? What was the point of that whole flower performance? They're not the prettiest flowers ever. We can all see that they're not the prettiest flowers. They're fine. They look like they're from a service station.
Look at this.
She's on a date with Paul. Look at her little things.
I'm like, that's actually really funny.
Looks boring.
Oh, Mardi Gras. It was what I picked for his date. And
wait, that's so you.
That's all
cute. Why does Mardi Gras like sound like something they would do together? I don't know why.
Mardi Gras?
Loser.
Oh, I love a mean girl click. But to make this click official, we need more than just two people. At the moment, we've just got Micah and Irina. Let's get three and really sort this Heather's squad out. Something tells me I'm gonna love Irina this season. She's awful.
I feel like I'm gonna fall in love.
Do you feel like you're gonna fall in love?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, it's gonna be
with Amber.
Stupid.
Does that mean you're just over there like telling Amber you love her?
I've definitely felt like really good about her, and I felt like really, like connected, and I like the idea of like us together.
I feel like that's not like exactly what I wanted to like hear.
I feel like I totally knew that was gonna happen. Again, we have no idea of the span of time, but haven't you said to Kwame that you're like, no, you really roped Kwame back in from his feelings with Chelsea, and you were like, no. Just a little siren call to get Kwame back on side, and now she's doing the same thing to Paul III.
Oh no, quick, Paul III's having some feelings for Amber.
If I felt like you were all in with me and you wanted to move forward like just us, then I would have said that I wanted to do the same. But like I feel like that's not where you are, and like it kind of like makes me feel sad.
Whenever you think about me and you think about Kwame, and who do you see yourself saying yes to?
I mean, it's really clear to me.
Really?
Yeah. And like that person that I would say yes to is you.
Do you think if we agreed to just go for each other, maybe you wouldn't feel risky to me anymore?
I think so.
Let's do it then. Sorry, Chloe, but I prefer me.
But sorry, Amber.
Oh my God, we're so cute.
Are we?
We're like a little couple.
Like a little couple. For now, Paul III. Wow, her siren call is so strong. No matter what the menses are feeling about someone else, once they get into the pod across from Micah, she's doing, and they're all like, what? Amber who? Well, I've never met Amber. I'm with Micah. And she is also with Kwame.
I feel like I'm gonna explode. Like, I feel like my whole body's gonna just like catch fire. A desire feel like in every cell of my body. Like, when I think of love, I think of you. Let's do it. Let's make it happen.
Okay, let's make it happen. Shit, I got whiplash. Okay, so are you writing all this down? It seems like even though Micah had brought Kwame back from the brink of crossing over into Chelseaville, I didn't need to put Ville on it, Chelsea is already a place. Crossing over to Chelsea, he got brought back over the border to Micah, and Paul was heading over to Amberville. Yeah. And now Micah's gone, no, you don't have a passport to cross that border. You got to come back over here, Paul III. Come over here. And now Micah has both Kwame and Paul III in her pocket. What does that mean?
Well, I would probably start by having to tell other people that.
Other people? Okay, full roster. It's one person, you dork.
I have to talk to Amber.
Are you still feeling like sure about that?
Yeah.
Why is your gas so soft? Are you like 100% gonna do that tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I will.
Are you gonna drag it out, or are you gonna tell her at the beginning of your date?
I don't even know how I'm gonna say it, but like, she's not gonna take it well, unfortunately. She's not gonna take it good at all.
Paul, we know what we gotta do.
Fuck.
Yeah, do you know what you gotta do, Micah? Or are you gonna go find another guy? 3, just round it out. She heads into the pod with Billy. She wouldn't need to use a lick of her siren song on Billy. He's ready to just smash that wall down and take whoever is willing. Okay, so, my neck's sore. Back and forth. So it seems like Kwame's in the bin, Amber's in the bin, Paul the Third, and Micah are now choosing each other. Are we all keeping track?
I have no doubt she will be there forever. Hello?
Brett!
Tiffany's just an amazing woman.
There's this white shoe in here.
The shoe is actually a shoe that I designed for myself. In some ways, for me, I guess it just represents just...
Your beginning.
Yeah.
I'm just so inspired by you. I want to be a better person for you.
You are special, Tiffany. I truly feel like we're like the perfect match. Are you there?
Oh, fuck.
Hello?
Oh, fuck, she's asleep. Tiffany! No!
Is that a good look or a bad look? No, it's a bad look. Literally, our conversation was, I think I'm falling in love with you.
Ooh.
Bro. And then I'm telling her how I feel. I'm talking, it's quiet. Come on,
She should have told you her biggest thing was trust.
Like, come on. It's like fumbling at the 1 yard line, literally. No. Sat there and waited. Like, I'm done.
Does he know that she fell asleep, or does he think that she just left? Tiffany! Come on, you could have gone up and maybe you just bang on the wall? Oh no! So at the end of this first episode, it seems like poor Brett and Tiffany, it's not looking good because he pours his heart out and, she just gets a couple of Z's. Hey, you can't expect her to stay awake. It looks like they have no beds to sleep in and they're just round the clock working in the pods. And poor Amber and Kwame getting dumped by Paul the Third and Micah respectively. Not yet, but it's coming. Unless she doesn't and she just ends up with Kwame and just ditches Paul at the last second, which I'm here to watch. I'm here to wait for that. All right, that's one episode down of Love is Blind and more coming for you right here on Wilko Rehashed. If you want extras, you can always go to our website and get the premium access with our app. Go to rehash.com.au. There's a free plan where you can just chat to other members of our cult, the Sweet Baby Angel cult, or you can sign up for the premium plans, which you get all the episodes ad-free, you get longer versions, and you get them quicker than anybody else. That's rehash.com.au. I can't wait to get in the next one. I'm going to binge it now. I'll see you in the next episode of Rehash, Sweet Baby Angel. Bye-bye.